YouTube is happening. It is Wednesday, November 26th, Thanksgiving Turkey Day Eve, if you will. We have 9 games on the NBA slate. You see before you. You do see at the bottom right, there are no games on Thursday. So there's nothing on. It's a football only day. A little bit of college hoops. That's all we have tomorrow. So we have 9 games a day. Then we got a bunch of games on Friday. So we're going to break these down, spreadsheet props, see if we can find any value out there. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we did yesterday. We took these 5 plays in the video. Atlanta, what the hell happened? Like, what? You let the Wizards beat you like that? Come on now, in a cup game too? I told you they don't care about that damn fake ass cup. I told you. Okongwu had 23 PRA and then didn't see the floor again. Like, he had 19 minutes and then just poof, gone. Fugazi. He does not exist anymore. So, Orlando crushed. Good job. Embiid didn't play. Good job. I mean, you can't lose. Don't play. And then Harden, AR and PRA. So that's a 2-2 day, whatever. Better than the day before, way better. So if you want the plays typed out for every sport, or you want access to the spreadsheets and everything like that, go check out the better man there. That's college. We don't want college, we want NBA. There's the NBA. So yeah, those sheets are there too. Every sport has sheets. So check it out. So enough of that. We have our 9 games. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one right now. Okay, before we jump into the first game, I don't know if you follow the Centel on Twitter, NBA Centel. They put predictions out, and they put this one out an hour ago that, hey, if it happens, it happens. They put out Anthony Davis being traded to the Clippers, and they've been scary accurate here recently. Some people think it's Woj running this account. Hell, he might be. Who knows? So that's just something fun to look at. So enough of that. We have our games. Let's get to the first one. It'd be crazy if it happens, right? That'd be crazy. So let's preface today. Today is Wednesday. It's the day before Thanksgiving. Everyone's off tomorrow. You, me, a lot of people are off tomorrow. And you probably have the same mindset. They're going to have the same mindset too. Oh, I'm off tomorrow? Shit, that is a next week problem. I'll worry about that when I come back next week. These are athletes, yes, but this is also their jobs. This is their 9 to 5s. This is your 8 hours, and that's what they do. This is their job. So there's players that don't give a damn about the game. They just care about getting their check and going about their life. So let's be cautious today. Don't go too crazy. Don't be aggressive. I'm going to try to do the same thing. Try. It doesn't work usually, but we'll see. So first game is going to be Detroit and Boston. Currently Detroit, 2.5, 231.5. Spreadsheet, look at the numbers. They all look good. That's a lot of green and yellow. A lot to the offense too. They're shooting great. Both teams are. This is coming out to 243. Or 244 on the dot. This is coming out to what, 223. The total's 231. I could take the over. Could lean the over. Don't love the over, so we're not going to do it. Let's go ahead and pop over here to our lines to see what we got. Who's going to play in this one? So come on down to here. Let's see. We got Cade and them. We got the whole team. Looks like everybody's good. There's your injuries. That's who's out. Boston, this is your team there, and you see who's out here. Now, don't be surprised if all of a sudden random injuries pop up 10 minutes before the game starts. It's with everybody being off tomorrow. Yeah, certain players are going to get rest happening, or they're going to have injury management. Anyways, let's go to props so that we can see. So this is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Go get you a week for free. Check it out. So first game is going to be Pistons Celtics. Let's see. A lot of green. So we have things like Ivy and Cade. Like, I'm not taking Cade 40.5 PRA, but I might take his under because I don't know what's he gonna do. They're on a 13-game winning streak too. Damn, Boston. I mean Detroit. I see you. That is crazy. Let's see what we could take in there. Anything good here? I almost just want to take the over. If I had to pick anything in this game, I'm taking the over. So we look at Cade. We see what he's been up to. 47.8. This is going to be hard to take somebody who's just balling out like this. Now he's barely balling. 3 of these things he could easily 0.5. He hits the under. In a day like this against these defenses, soft defense, average defense, soft defense, I'm kind of leaning Cade under because how much they're going to try for real. Think about it. How hard they're going to try. That's just me. I could be wrong. Now, what I could do is bump it up even too. So, 130, 120 for, what's the under? Let's grab the under. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see, under 40.5 is looking at 10. I can get for 105. And I know it's done this. See, head to head versus Celtics. He's done well. He's 4 out of 5 versus. We're doing it. We're rocking with it. We're going to take some unders on some big ass PRAs today. So we're going to go Cade, Cunningham, under 40.5 PRA. We're going to trust the defense. See what happens. I know, right? It's gonna be one of them days. Let's move on. Next. Oh, buddy, it's gonna be. I started off with an under on a massive star PRA. It's gonna be one of them days. You know what? We're gonna have a little fun with this. I have a strong sense of feeling that it's gonna be one of the days where players kind of just mail it in, like whatever. We're cool. We're good. It's all we off tomorrow. Let's see. Game two. We'll see. Hell, I might take it under in every game. 9 plays, 9 unders. See what happens there, right? We'll see. I should do that. I mean, it can't be worse than the West this week. The way this week has gone already, might as well, right? What's game two? Game two going to be Charlotte and the Knicks. Let's see, who can we fade here? We're going to be fade Wednesday. Knicks 6.5, 241.5. Greatness. Let's see. Defense slacking. New York defense good. So we want to shut down somebody from Charlotte. It looks like, oh, hell, they probably shut themselves down. What it looks like, my God, terrible. Let's go look and see who's playing. Matchup, blowout potential for sure. Why is it only 6.5? Something's afoot. Who's not playing? Is it Brunson? Is it Cat? Who's not playing? No, they're both playing. OG's out. That's not going to make it a 6.5 point spread. Why is it 6.5? And then you see the Charlotte team who's out. Everybody's there. I might just say Colin points again because just take him until it misses because dude is just balling. He just keeps on balling. So I don't know what we're going to do. Let's see. I want to do unders, but then again, I'm not want to just take nothing but unders to take them, you know? So let's go over here. Let's go this to this. I'm going to look at Con. We're going to look at his points for sure. What test we want to look at? Who can we? We have anybody from New York? Let's see. Um, hmm. Who do we want to look at defensively? It's like the Knicks are really good defensively. That means inside scoring. And Charlotte doesn't score that many points to paint anyways. Rebounds are 8 versus this. I mean, what's our total looking at? Total's looking at 241. This is coming out to 229. This is coming out to 236. So no, I'm not taking the under in this game. Not feeling that either. Ooh, man, this was tough. This is a tough one. Let's look at Bridges. Let's go look. Let's grab a couple things. Khan's been balling out point wise. If you go just straight up points, he has to get 17. He has to get 18 points. He has scored that in 65% of his games this year, except for a couple games. Versus he has not faced New York, which would be who would be guarding him? McBride. Yeah, not too worried about that. Yeah, he's been balling out here. So I like calling for points. Just saying, I like that. Bridges, PRA. Let's go head to head. He does well when he faces Charlotte. I'm going Colin. I don't know. Let's go Colin. I don't want. There's no unders I really want taking this one, so I'm gonna go Colin for over 17.5 points again because he just showing he can keep filling it up. So you could say PRA if you want to, but it's like, okay, let's go last 10 so we can kind of zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, what are we gonna get? Like this game, he had 18, 0, and 1. This man is a scorer, but he occasionally does other things. And if you take just straight points, you see he does the work. Yeah, he's averaged 23 on a 7. Give me Colin for 18 points. I'm cool with that. I can grab that for 100. Absolutely. Beautiful stuff. We'll move on next. All right, game 3. Who the hell's else going to have? We have an under PRA. We have an over points. What are we going to have next? Turnovers? That could be a play. Could be. Milwaukee and Miami is up next. Miami's on a 5-game winning streak. Bucks on a 5-game losing streak. Miami's at home. They're playing better. That means Milwaukee's going to win by 30, right? That's how that works. So Miami 8.5, 237.5. Let's look at the sheets. Look at the numbers. Defense nasty, nasty. Milwaukee just nasty overall. One thing they're good at is shooting threes, and that's where Miami's going to shut you down. This is Miami 8.5 at home all day. That's all. That's what this should be. Should be. Now, does that what's going to happen? It's the NBA. We'll see what the scriptwriters have planned. You never know. So, let's go ahead and look and see who's playing in this one. We come on down. Giannis is banged up. Powell, Wiggins are banged up. Hero's back. Bam is there. Ware's come off the bench. Ware's not. Yeah, Scary Terry's in jail. Yeah, I mean, it's all there. It's all there. What else do you need? So let's go ahead and pop over. We'll get rid of Con, change this over to Bucks and Heat, and let's see what we got you. And nope. I'll look at where. Giannis is banged up going against his Wiggins ain't guarding him. Bam's guarding, right? Oh, y'all would assume. But I mean, Giannis is a left thigh strain still. Does he have lines? If he has lines, I don't see. Well, he does have some. Let's see what we got here for Giannis. He hasn't played in a week now, basically. So if he does play, cool. But if he doesn't, head to head versus Miami, he balled out last time versus Miami too. So if he's feeling good, I ain't trusting that. Where head to head, I can't trust. I'm not trusting bench dudes. I'm not trusting the bench dudes. Where be I don't like these props. I really don't like these props. I like the spreadsheet. That's what I like. I like my numbers. The defense is solid. Everything's great. They can't do jack. Uh, 5 game streak at home. Give me Miami 8.5. Just give me Miami 8.5. MIA minus 8.5 at home. There's absolutely zero reason why Milwaukee should be competitive in this game. Zero. The only thing they're good at, Miami can shut down. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Game 4. We got weird things happening. We'll see. Indiana and Toronto. Should be Toronto easily, right? One would think. It's Toronto 10.5, 234. We go to the sheets. Indiana's playing a little bit better offensively, a little bit better. They're average now. Their defense is still pretty below average, except for 3 point, but Toronto's good for 4 to 23. That's the main thing. So 8 game winning streak. They're at home as well. Toronto by 10.5 could be a blowout for sure. Let's go look at who's in the lineups. That's going to matter a little bit. Do this to this to this. Let's come on down. And we got your usual. That's everybody there. There's your injuries if you care about them. And then we have our Toronto side. We can see who's in and out. RJ Barrett's out with a sprain, but then you still got everybody else there. So good stuff. Nothing too crazy. So only one out's Barrett. So let's change this over to Pacers Wraps and see what we got. Very few props to look at. If I'm taking something, I want some inside scoring. Where's Jakob? Where's some Jakob? Jakob. That's what I want. Or can I fade Siakam? Because I just want to fade Siakam. I don't know why. Benedict, we'll take a look at you. We'll look at Siakam. Let's look at, because Toronto's defense is nasty looking, so I want to fade some Pacer players probably. And if you have a potential blowout, that means they're not going to play as much, which is always nice too. So, but then I also kind of want to look at something like Jakob over here, points, rebounds, see what he's got cooking over here. So, last couple games is a no for me. Nope. We're going to leave that off. Siakam head to head, you can see what he's done in his 4 games against his former employer. And I mean, it's been this year, he's done okay. So that's, no, we'll leave that off. Nothing good enough there. But third, he has a downward trend. I don't like that trend. I don't like it at all. If anything, did they just recently played too? Like how recently? Let's grab you. When was the last time you two played? You played literally 5 games ago on the 15th. So in here, no, I'm not taking you either. So this is one of the ones I have no clue. If I go by the sheets, it's Toronto all day. It should be Toronto. Now, do I sit there and not take them at all? They are 10.5. Do I trust? They're winning their games by 13. They're losing their games by 8 in the last 5. I guess we go strictly numbers. We should be taking Toronto minus 10.5. That's what we're going to do. We're going to trust the numbers. They're at home. So, yeah, let's do it. Next. I think the smart thing is to avoid taking props on games that have potential blowouts. And this is one of those ones. We have a good team versus a bad team. Yeah. Or, I mean, it still counted yesterday. The bad team just blew out the good team yesterday between Atlanta and Washington. So, same theory. It worked out nice. It's just wrong side. We're still leaving props alone for that. We're moving to game 5, which is going to be Oklahoma City and Minnesota. See, now we have 2 good teams. So, we have to, it's going to be hard to take this one. So, let's see. Thunder 8.5, 227.5. Not taking the Thunder by 8.5 at home versus Minnesota. Minnesota can score. Their 2s and 3s have been kind of weak. They're bottom 5 in the league in the last 5 games. They have not been good. Oh, maybe OKC is the play here. They're winning their games by 20 on average in the last 5. Minnesota is winning by 4. Oh, interesting. Let's go look at their lineup, see if we have anything special out there we need to worry about. Let's go Thunder, matchup, scroll. There's your lineup. There's your usuals. And then, illness. If he plays, can I get a lineup with taking his under potentially? Or can I just take Minnesota plus 8.5? See if he's actually, can I click on this? Can you not give me, there we go. Goes through shoot around. Let's see, when's he participated in shoot around this morning. Remains questionable. Official his availability. Let's see, once again, inform us, which essentially would make him a game time call. If he doesn't play, the line's going to go from 8.5 to damn near Minnesota as a favorite, right? So wouldn't it be smart to grab Minnesota plus 8.5? Wouldn't it be? That would make sense to me, but hey, I don't know. Let's go look at props. Or maybe, let's see, let's grab the, let's go look at props first. Let's go look at props first and see if that makes sense. Because if he think about this, if he plays, he's sick. So we've all played sick. We know what happens. You still play pretty well. But I mean, we're not talking Jordan flu game here, but we're talking, it's seasonal allergies messing with things. And it's like, okay, could you play? Yeah. Do you have to play? He doesn't have to play. He has tomorrow off. They could just give him the day off, which is going to shift that line like crazy. We know that. So, the Minnesota props. I don't want this. You know what? I'm doing what I said. I don't care. We're going to sheets. We're banking a play solely on a sniffles. That's what we're doing. We're going for it. If he doesn't play, the line's going to shift, and I feel like I won already. If he does play, he's going to be a little sick. So hey, maybe it's good. We're going Minnesota 8.5 plus 8.5. Minnesota plus 8.5 on the road. Let's take it next. Now, if he does play, I just thought about this. I already like Minnesota. If he does play, like it gets announced he plays, I might want to go grab his PRA under anyways, just because. Just a thought. Thinking outside the box here. Thinking, how's that sound? So let's move on to game number 6, which is going to be who? Nolans and Memphis. Pass, please. I don't want nothing to do with this. Oh, Memphis 3.5, 235.5. I haven't passed yet, but cancels, leans defense, cancels, leans defense. Yeah, this is going to be a pass 100%. You can play if you want to, but you know what I'm going to do? I don't know. I'd rather go watch paint dry. I don't know. I think the grass is growing outside. I'm not going to look at that. There's something better to do in this game. Can't even find the game. Where is it? Am I blind? I am blind. I probably been looking at it. Yep, there it is. See, I couldn't find it. It's so bad. So bad. Let's see. There's your there's your lineup on the bench. My God, our injuries. There's your team. There's your team here. Look at these injuries. Yeah, good luck with this shit show. That's all this is. Change this up. Very few props, probably. Let me see. Burt. Yeah, yeah. Murphy, Williams, Spears, Murphy. Yeah, hell no. Play this if you want. I'm moving on. Next. All right, 3 games left. We're going to Houston and Golden State now. Ooh, currently it is Golden State 2.5 with a 224.5. Let's go ahead and bounce over here to the spreadsheet like this, and we can see a lot of green and yellow. That doesn't help us. We need some red in there. We don't have any red. That's not good. Very close matchup, actually. A decent matchup, a good matchup, if you will. So we've had a little bit of everything in this video so far. Let's come on down here. Golden State. See who's playing. Jerk. And Thompson, Shepard, Kogi, Smith, Sengun. Draymond's a little something wrong with Draymond is probable. So you can see who's out for Houston. Durant's still out with personal reasons. Okay. Right ankle tendonitis. And we got Tari is out. So we go to Golden State. See who's out here. Draymond is a right foot sprain. And that's crazy. So cool. Let's go look at our props, see what we got. Who is potentially going to pop off in this one? That's a good question. I do not know. Both defenses are good. Both offenses are above average. So we want Warriors. Based on this, I keep forgetting Jimmy Butler's on the team. I always forget about him. I don't know why. Let's look at Curry. Draymond's got the lines. I don't know why he has lines. Jabari Smith Jr., we can take a look at that. Sure. Sengun is in the 60s, so we're not looking at him. So Curry has been, point-wise, been falling out for the last 5 games, right? Damn. Head-to-head versus Houston, this is what he's done here recently. Yeah, you can see he's averaging 32 PRA. Points-wise, if it goes strictly points, he's been last 10, he's averaging 29. Last 5, he's averaging 32. His line's 26. You could take that. I'm not. You could, though. Jabari Smith, let's see, head-to-head, he does, you see all those from last year. That's all last year stuff. And you see lately in last 10, he's doing this. I don't like this. This is one of those ones where the sheet's too good. There's too close. There's not enough. There's too many injuries to key players. I'm going to pass. Next. All right, 2 games left, and we have Portland and San Antonio, which is currently Portland 1.5, 239.5. We look over. Portland can't score. San Antonio can score somewhat. So they can score. Defensively, they both suck from 3. There we go. So let's look at the lineups to see who's potentially playing, because so far there's nothing so far. Maybe San Antonio plus 1, but they're on the road. I don't love that either. So who the hell knows in this one? So let's come on down, and we got Fox, Wessel. So yep. You see that? We see who's out. We go to the Portland side. We can see who's playing. Sharp is still questionable with what? A right calf strain. You better sit your ass down. Don't play with those. We know that. Let's pop over here. Change this up to this. Yeah, let me see the rest of this. Okay, Klingon, Sharp. Sharp has lines too. Crazy. And it's all Sharp mainly too. So, all right, let's look at Sharp PRA real quick. Let's see. Can I take an under? Let's see. You have not played in about 8 days now. So if you're ready to go, sure, but it's a calf strain. Calf strain ain't healed in 7 days. No, if you play, you're not going to do that well. I don't think you're playing. I don't want to waste a play like that. So, yeah, I don't know if I trust San Antonio, because damn Castle's out with the strain too. So Castle's out. Wemby's out. It's another banged up matchup. I'm gonna pass. Next. All right, last one's gonna be Phoenix into Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento is not favored at all, I'm sure. Yeah, Phoenix by 4.5 with a 233. We can pop over, change this to the last game, and boom. Both teams can't score. Defensively, Sacramento can't stop nothing. They can't shoot threes. They shut it down. They both shut down the three, actually. They're both, everything's average from two. Both ratings are red. Defense leans Phoenix. Another one of these games where it's like, really, the best we got today. Let's scroll down, grab the match details. Who's playing, who's not. Let's see. Booker, Goodwin, Brooks, O'Neal, Williams. Sacramento's 3-point defense is 7th at 32.6 in the last 5. It is 36% at home this year, or 35 on the season. So they've been doing better lately. And then you got your lineup here there too. So no Grayson Allen, no Sabonis. So another no Schroeder. So more injuries. More injuries. Yay. Love that for us. Let's get rid of these two. Change this up. What do we got? You're hurt. No. DeRozan. No. Man. I don't want to. I just don't want to. No. Look at this. Everything's too close. Just like the first 2 games, we had some potentials. There's nothing here. Defense is good enough to where I don't want to take any props and maybe take an under prop. No, I can pass in the last 4 games if I want to, because this is what the type of NBA slate it is this week. We took 5 plays at the start and then plays, pass. That's what we did. Can you do? So yeah, the West Coast games are just not good. Simple as that. So let's go back to the schedules and we're done. Tomorrow will be Thursday. We won't be here. I'll be back on Friday. You see the Friday game. So maybe we'll get back to normal ball and have to worry about holidays anymore. So appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, check out Better Bay if you want to get plays typed out in a nice list, spreadsheets, or just come join the chat with me and a few hundred people, basically. So it's all there. Appreciate being here. I'll see you Friday for some more NBA. Peace.